Are the Bitcoin bulls in trouble and are we about to sell off? Guys, welcome to Empire Trading Academy. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe, hit the like, and let's get into this. Guys, Bitcoin has been at a little bit of a sticking point, right, recently. What are we doing? Is this just a bull trap? Are we going to have a big pullback? Are we in an actual bear market and this was just a massive correction and a quote unquote dead cat bounce? In my opinion, no, not at all. But let's take a look at what's going on in the charts. And then we're also going to look at a little bit of on-chain data to see exactly what's going on behind the scenes and where we're going. So right now, guys, we're looking at the chart. How are we looking? Since the bottom and since our rejection at our support for feels like 150th time at 29,000, we just start going up, basically straight up from there. Okay, we start to form this ascending channel, and we're just moving up in a healthy way, right? Where are we now? We hit 50,000. And we're just consolidating right up here between 48 and 50,000. First and foremost, this is very good. There was a lot of talk that there was going to be and a lot of opinion from traders and influencers that we're going to hit this 50,000 and then we're just going to fall right to the floor. Didn't happen. We didn't expect that to happen. No on-chain metrics dictated that. But we do get some sticking because we knew that we were going to get some sticking between 50 and 52,000 or 48 and 52,000. Okay, these are big psychological barriers. That 50,000 is a big psychological barrier. And look, in here previously, we had a bunch of sticking points, right? After we broke through the 50,000, pulled back, bunch of sticking point there before we moved higher. Again, we retraced back to 51, higher, retraced back to 51, down to 48. So this range right in here, guys, 48 to 52, there's gonna be a lot of chop in here, okay? We're not just gonna break right through. So we saw this little bit of a sell-off recently. We're on the 4-hour chart. No reason to panic at all on the charts, guys. And I'll be 100% honest. If we continue to call this thing a dead cat bounce, I'm going to pull all of my hair out. I mean, how long are we going to dead cat bounce for? There are going to be people who are saying this is a dead cat bounce all the way up to 60,000. At this point, it's ridiculous. Now, we're still in an uptrend, okay? Had a little bit of selling off, consolidation off of this 50,000. We're doing fine. We're at the 78% fib extension level, okay, which is exactly what we used as resistance here. We pull a nice healthy pullback to the 50%, and then we broke right through, consolidating again. This is going to be a little bit of a sticking point, and everything in here is healthy. We continue to drag this. We're still in our ascending channel, looking good. Everything is good. Now let's look at our indicators, okay? If we look at our indicators, we do have a little bit of negative divergence there, and we have something of, not as clean, but we have a little bit of negative divergence on RSI and MACD, okay? In my opinion, all this is just, this is giving us a lot of cooling off and a lot of legwork to continue this bull run, all right? Here on the 4-hour, we're coming over the top. I expect some more consolidation until we get over here. Possibly we do break this ascending channel. We do make a break to, let's say, 46, the 61% fib level. And or we just continue to consolidate and let these things cool off. If you look though, guys, every single time on these pullbacks, really healthy. This is a straight line. Every time our MACD comes down to the support level, right at about, let's say, negative 570, right? Then we have an immediate run up. Come back down to here, immediate run up. So that looks good. I expect a little bit more consolidation, and then we make our next run up to 52. And same thing here. This is actually looking on our support on the RSI, some positive divergence. Okay, so that's moving up in an upward trend. So that's looking really healthy. And overall, guys, our price action has now taken us away from the 200-day moving average, this yellow line. We've moved above that. So any sort of fake squeeze that we got squeezed out, we brought back down here. We were consolidating around the 200. Nobody was really sure if we were going to bounce, come back down, right? We've broken clear above that. We've broken through that resistance of 48,000, and we broke to the upside. In this ascending channel, everything is still looking very, very clean, making our way up this fib extension very nicely. Okay, guys, that is our TA on the TA. Nothing is screaming bear. Now, I do want to look at one thing on the weekly. If we look on the weekly, guys, I mean, narrow this down. Exaggerate a little bit. This, unless our MACD line going across our signal line was completely vertical, you couldn't get any more bullish than that. We finally crossed over to the upside on the weekly. Extremely, extremely bullish. Last time that happened, right, we did momentarily here, and we crossed over to the upside. Same thing is happening down here, okay? We look at our RSI, we're nowhere near in oversold territory. Look, even at the very, very beginning of this bull run, very beginning of the bull run, our RSI was actually even higher than we are right now. Okay, zoom out, guys. Always zoom out. This is looking very bullish. Now, let's go look at some on-chain stuff, okay? We're on Glassnode right here. One thing of not concern, but just something to keep an eye out on. This is percent balances on exchanges, okay? So we have an uptick in coins on exchanges. So moving from wallets onto exchanges, we do have a slight uptick, okay? We were here, this would have been on the 21st, so this would have been Saturday, and that was 13.32% on exchanges, and now we're at 3.4, okay? Negligible, okay, but it is still an uptick, and it is definitely an uptick from the majority of this run up, okay? So people are taking profits, okay? And you'll see further, they are taking profits. But again, nothing to be concerned about. After this big run up, people are going to be looking to take profits. Okay, but we need to zoom out and take a look at the big picture of things. So we'll keep an eye on this metric to see how this pans out in the coming weeks. Okay, number two, guys, this is our accumulation trend. Okay, this chart up here, it's separated into two different charts. Top chart is going to be wallets that are accumulating with less than 1 BTC. Okay, this chart down here is wallets that are accumulating who hold between 1,000 and 10,000 BTC. Much bigger wallets, very small guys, retail traders. Okay, accumulation, only accumulating, right? And steady, very steady, continuing to accumulate, very good. Now we have bigger wallets. Okay, they've been accumulating this whole time, as we've been saying. They've been accumulating this whole time, but recently, there has been some selling off, okay? So these bigger wallets have been selling off because they want to take profits after this long run up, okay? This is a nice size, healthy move from 29, 30,000, okay? You're going to have them taking profits, okay? But what do we have? We still have a general uptrend, which is very healthy. Again, this is something that we want to keep an eye out on. Now, in my opinion, when we get over that 52,000 mark, I believe we'll start to see whales and bigger wallets start to accumulate more and more again. Once we get through that barrier and with a confirmed uptrend, now 100% we're in this bull market again, And please don't tell me that we're going to hit 60,000 and come back down, guys. Please. And if you do, please back it up with something. So I believe we're going to break that 52,000, and we are going to start to see bigger wallets start to buy in again with that confirmed uptrend. Okay, lastly, guys, on here, okay, this is an overall picture of accumulation trends. Okay, this is the price action of Bitcoin. Okay, and who are accumulating. Okay, this is us right now. Virtually all sizes. Virtually all sizes. There are whales in here, guys, but they're relatively small, and so it's not showing up. And so, like we had here, I believe that once we get past the 42, we'll see more of them buy in with that confirmation. But anyway, here we broke through that. We hit up into that 50,000, broke 50,000. You have virtually all whale wallet sizes buying. Okay, let's look back at previously, back in February when we broke through 50,000. Okay, it was much smaller fish that were buying, and so because all of the bigger players were completely out and they were not accumulating, that's why we got the weakness, only up to 60,000, and then we crashed. Okay, so they were already out and they were done accumulating at that point. Bigger wallet sizes. Virtually all wallet sizes still accumulating at this 50,000. Okay, this is very big. We want to continue to watch these metrics, guys, as we consolidate in this $50,000 range. Then once we break to the upside, see who is driving that break to 52,000, and between 52 and 55, what is driving that? Okay, is it the big players? If it is the big players, that will give me a lot of confidence that we're going to see this thing much higher. Okay, like we all want to believe. If we do start to see only very small retail buyers pushing up 52 to 55, okay, that can signify some weakness and that this could be somewhere near the top. Okay, guys. So we'll continue to look at these metrics and keep you up to date on them. And again, guys, hit the subscribe if you have not subscribed, hit the like, and we'll see you in the next video.